Hello. Hi, everyone. Come on in. Welcome. My name is Alicia McBride. Welcome to the second episode of Empath Secrets Revealed. This podcast answers your questions about being sensitive, feeling too much, spiritual craziness, metaphysical experiences, narcissists, psychics, empaths, self care, breathing, meditation, and the list goes on. If you would like your question answered, please comment on this video and I'll be happy to answer it in one of the live episodes. Let me know. Tell me what you want to ask me. Ask me anything you want to know about. Ask me and I will answer it. So these questions have come from my Beginner Empath Group on Facebook. And the first question is from Manda. Manda says, I want to know why I always feel like everything is against me and why I can't feel my true self again. It's a really good question. So Amanda, it feels like you're fighting life, right? It feels like you're fighting life. And if you find yourself fighting everything and everything is really hard and you're struggling constantly and stuff is coming at you this way and nothing feels natural, if there's no flow to life, if things aren't easy frequently, you're doing it wrong. Right? You're doing something wrong. And to me, that means you're not walking the path that you're supposed to be on, right? You're probably not following your intuition. You're probably arguing with yourself a lot. You're probably questioning everything. And you don't feel like your true self because you're fighting it, right? So, I'd like to give you a little advice. If you get in touch with your intuition, right? Close your eyes, come back to center, pull all your energy in, pull it all in, focus on your breath, feel your body, feel your energy. Get really quiet. Ignore everything else around you, even if it's loud and messy and destructive. Ignore everything else around you. Focus entirely on your energy. Feel your intuition. Feel your energy. Get really quiet and then start asking yourself questions. Is this really what I'm supposed to be doing? Probably not. Which way should I go? If you have two options, which way should you go? And ask yourself, because you're getting in touch with yourself, you're getting in touch with your energy, with your intuition. I'm not sure which way you believe spiritually, but you can call it God, you can call it the universe, you can call it spirit, higher power, whatever it is, you're getting in touch with it. You just have to get quiet and really listen. And then you have to follow through with what you're hearing. You have to completely trust yourself and follow through with what you're hearing. And I bet that will be incredibly helpful to get you back on your path, back going in the direction that you're supposed to be going. Because if you're not feeling like you're probably not where you should be. This could also be life circumstances. It could be issues with boundaries. Start saying no to people. So again, but that first step is getting in touch with your energy and getting in touch with what you want. And it becomes easier to set boundaries once you know what you want, right? It becomes easier to say no to someone else because you know that that's not aligned with your soul, right? Am I making sense? Am I making sense? All right. So that was Amanda's question. Thank you, Amanda. I hope that helps you. Good luck. Good luck on your journey. If you have more questions, please feel free to ask. So the next question comes from Shar and Tyler. Shar and Tyler have asked the same question. How do I distinguish between my own feelings and versus others being absorbed? So how to tell the difference between your feelings and someone else's. How to tell the difference between your energy and someone else's. So this, again, is a similar first step. You have to get in touch with your own energy. You have to be so comfortable with what your energy feels like that it's easy to tell the difference between yours and someone else's. Now I say that, and there are some people that you're so intertwined with that it's always going to be hard to tell the difference between your energy or your feelings and their feelings and something that they're projecting, like my kids. It takes me a hot minute to realize, oh, this isn't mine. It's my kids. Okay, that makes much more sense. Like, I've sat at the kitchen table going, why am I feeling this way? Like, what? I mean, I was good a minute ago. Where did this come from? And now I'm suddenly feeling like this awful disaster. I don't understand. So, if you're kind of feeling like that, that's a really good indication that the feelings are not yours. Um, they come out of left field, like you're suddenly feeling a way that you were not feeling, a minute ago or earlier in the day, or, when you're around someone and maybe you don't notice it right away, but when they leave, their feelings leave with them, and you're like, oh, that wasn't mine. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. So the key to that is being so comfortable feeling your own energy that you automatically know that it's yours and not someone else's, or vice versa. You realize that it is someone else's. And you don't want that other person's energy to stick to you, right? So the easiest first step that I recommend is to ground and protect your energy. That will help you clear the excess of other people's energies away, and then pay attention to what your energy feels like, right? Close your eyes, get in touch, get really quiet, ignore everything else around you, and just feel your own energy. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, if that works for you. Feel your own energy. And I promise it gets easier. I know everything is hard in the beginning. I know. I know. But the more you do it, and if you find something that really vibes with you, something that really works for you, keep doing that. And I know it will work, right? I know it will work because I've done it. I've been through it. I swear it works. So that was how to distinguish between your feelings and someone else's. The key to that is feeling your own energy, and then knowing that it's someone else's energy will be second nature, because you're so in touch with yours. You know that you know what's not yours, right? Okay. So thank you, Shar and Tyler. So then the last question comes from Crystal. Crystal says, I frequently dream of people who have passed. Is that a common thread in empaths? So the answer is yes and no. I think dreaming of people who have passed is common for everybody who's missing a loved one. I think empaths take that dream to the next level. Lots of empaths are gifted with the clairs, clairsentient, claircognizance, clairvoyance, psychic senses. So lots of empaths are gifted. They have extra special gifts. If you're, I don't quite know how to describe this. So if you're dreaming of someone who's passed, and it's kind of like next level dreaming, it's not just a basic I miss you dream. I would say you're very likely a medium, which means you can communicate with spirits, and they may be trying to communicate with you through your dreams, or they may be trying to say, hey, I'm here for you, I'm visiting with you, or they may have some kind of other message for you, or it may just be very generic, like, um, I'm here looking out for you. I want you to know that I know that you miss me, right? Um, so I I think that most people dream of people who have passed that they really miss. But I think that empaths can take that to the next level. So I'm not sure what your dreams look like or how they feel, but if it doesn't feel like a normal I miss you dream, um, and it kind of takes it to a next level, I would say, yeah, you're probably a medium. You're starting to develop that communication with spirits, which is pretty cool. Um, so explore that further, and you're welcome to explore that further with me. So, Crystal, thank you for asking. So, that was it for today. Those were our 3 questions. Today, we talked about distinguishing your own feelings versus others. We talked about why I feel like I'm going against my true nature, and dreaming of people who've passed. So thanks for watching. That is all for today. Remember, if you would like your question answered, please comment on this video so that I can answer your question during another live episode. Again, my name is Alicia McBride, and this was the 2nd episode of Empath Secrets Revealed. More episodes are coming soon. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Healing Light Empath. Join the Beginner Empath Group on Facebook to stay connected. And if you're questioning whether or not you are an empath, you can take the quiz in the description of this video. So this is my empath effect. My name is Alicia McBride. Tell me your empath effect. Hashtag empath effect. Thanks for watching. You guys have a great day. I will see you next time. Bye.